Is it the drought situation, politics, or the land question that has led to the heightened insecurity in this county? We traverse the tough terrains of Laikipia West to try and bring you the real story behind the wanton killings and attacks. Hundreds of police officers have been deployed across these plains. Their clear mandate to drive illegal herders from ranches and conservancies that straddle the Laikipia Plateau. Amid the worsening drought, these herders are caught between a rock and a hard place.
Nina wakati gani ya kwenda kupigana na mifugo yangu inaisha na hii tegemeo langu? Hakuna. Kazi yangu ni kulisha. Kama ni wajambazi lakini sio sisi wafugaji.
With each herder owning hundreds and sometimes thousands of livestock, the grazing lands outside the ranches are now more than barren wasteland. To get here, many have trekked for hundreds of kilometers, crossing from the neighboring Samburu County in search for water and pasture. Joseph Lelelit's tribulations capture those of many pastoralists. His herd having been driven out of one of the ranches in Laikipia West, the future looks bleak. For more than 12 hours, this weak cow has been lying here. It is now too late to save it.
Mimi naomba tu kwa sababu ni jirani ndio imetuweka hivi. Watusamee tu tukule nyasi alafu tukinini tunarudi tu kwetu.
A senior provincial administration official says about 52% of land in Laikipia County is occupied by 36 ranches and conservancies. Despite the shrinking grazing lands, farm invasions that have dogged this region for years are illegal because the ranches are legally acquired private property. The Laikipia Plateau is 10,000 square kilometers in size, equivalent to about 2.5 million acres. The ranches and conservancies range from 5,000 acres to as much as 100,000 acres that are mostly ranches and wildlife conservancies, leaving the local community with about 48% of grazing land.
It does not matter what circumstances they are. Even in Kisumu, we've seen that. Invasion of private property is a no-no. It's illegal. It's against the law. The law enforcement arms must take legal action against these people.
Ranch owners looking for solutions to the perennial invasions.
Is organizing meetings with the communities around and bringing them in. There's been some weeks when we've had a meeting every day. Some days when there's been a meeting on one side and the same again on the other side.
Experts have, however, criticized the government's reaction to the violence, saying the deployment of police was addressing the symptoms and leaving the problem to fester further, with a feeling that local historical injustices have not been addressed.
The landscape of Laikipia has greatly transformed out of the ongoing activities of ranchers, but the conditions and the lives of the people have not transformed equally, and that is what requires redress, and that is a long-term redress.
The law has given us procedure on how this should be done, how we can determine a historical injustice. So if somebody has a complaint, nowhere in the law does it say you invade anybody's property.
Experts warning that with these unresolved issues, it is easier to incite locals into violence, such as that witnessed recently. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.